Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
Man, I went up in one of these antique shops looking at you.
Did y'all know that Donnie likes antiques?
Antiques all the way.
Now, you know me, I'm not really into stuff like that, but he loves it. So we are at an antique mall. This place always gets really interesting stuff. Look, Donnie, it's a clock. Is that a clock?
Is that clock?
Do I need that to hang on my wall?
No.
That's not a clock, is it? I don't know.
A building. Don't I need a building?
Yeah, you need a little doll house. That's what you
Ain't a
need.
dollhouse,
It's a
it's a
doll.
building.
It's dolls. And we got a little pinball machine here. Midway pinball. Handcrafted by Bill Menius. Sliding journal box. I don't know what that is.
I found something I needed to help move.
Okay. What are you looking for today, Donnie?
I found it right here.
He found it. My dad really liked these old ships. We've got several of these, but we don't have them in a case like this. That's pretty crazy. You never know what you're going to find at these places.
Hunk of iron.
Ooh.
It says it's 300 pounds.
300-pound iron. $975.
Can we move it?
Yeah, we could move it if we needed to.
I don't think I want it.
So what are we looking for today? You're looking for specific stuff.
I'm looking for, I don't remember yet.
Okay, so we need a
Oh, I need a square table.
square table, about 24 inches, something
Square.
like that. We need we need some antique flower pots, we're told. What is that?
Isn't that the thing for
Do we need that?
for your seat?
I don't know.
Hold your upholstery?
Maybe. We need antique flower pots.
Flower pots. We need something to hold our spoons at the stove.
I would like vintage televisions, vintage fans,
And
anything like
Pyrex.
that I think would be interesting. So we're going to look around a little bit and see what we can find.
Found you a big clock.
Big clock.
Big.
Okay. Connie said she wants a little small one. Ooh, it's running too. You know, I don't think that's an old one. I think that's a more modern one. Maybe made in China. That's my opinion. I might be wrong. Ornate regular clock, 31 day, $199. And then there's a red dot. I think it's supposed to put back on here. Whatever that means. It's cool. I like the way it looks. But yeah, I don't need one that big.
I'm also looking for a wooden duck.
A wooden duck, okay. All right. We have specific reasons we're here, folks. Look for the red dots. Prices are slashed on red dots. This place is huge. They've got over 500 vendors. Donnie, I love these. Look at this. Delta Professional Jointer. I just have no use for it. I see these all the time. They're so nice, but I don't do that kind of work where I need that.
Don't we need a router bit holder?
Hanson router bits. And I don't have room for that.
I mean,
Man, there's some cool stuff here. So Joey bought a Kenmore microwave, a newer one. I think it said Kenmore, I'm pretty sure. He bought a Kenmore microwave. It was about 2/3 that size, okay? We had it at the shop, hardly ever use it, had it about a year. He used it for about the 4th time the other day. Thing doesn't work. Piece of junk. So I told him, I was like, man, if you find one of them old ones from the 80s or the 90s, all of them work.
that's an old one. That ain't no
What is
microwave.
that? It looks like a microwave.
It says it's a whatever. Whatever the hell.
Harvest made, solid state,
It's something
meats,
else,
herbs,
huh? Veggies.
food dehydrator. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, just disregard the story about the microwave. Now, Donnie, people have mentioned you've lost a bunch of weight.
Yep.
Look how much he's lost. I don't want to stand on it because I'll throw it off. Look. That's impressive, Donnie.
Yep.
You basically don't weigh anything anymore.
Got to get down there.
So, we're checking for flower pots. We don't know if this is the size we're supposed to get, but they're pretty cool. How much are they? $40. I mean, I 25. I don't know what they're supposed to cost, but I mean, I would imagine something like that would be kind of,
Flower pot.
wouldn't be $5. It's too big. All right, we'll check and see if that's what we're supposed to get. This is pretty cool. Eskimo fan, $48. I mean, it's worth that. It's got the little oscillator level too. It's worth that, but I got one very similar, so I don't know that I want that one. If it was inexpensive, I would buy it just to mess with it. Like, if it was 20 bucks, I'd definitely buy it. But it already is tested working, so it's worth more than that. Look at this incredible typewriter. I don't know anything about typewriters. Underwood standard typewriter, 16-inch. I've never seen one that's like wider than this. Like, it fans out. That's pretty wild. So this says typewriter, $43.95. Surely that's a deal. Looks like some of these are, I mean, obviously it would need rebuilt and everything if you were going to try to use it, but I guess most people would just use it as a display. But look how cool that looks. That's a really nice piece, I think. This place here always has the coolest tools. They just got all kinds of cool stuff. Gary's single sockets and single wrenches are now 50% off.
They're in here.
Let's get an example. $5, but I guess it's $2.50 now. All right. I love my rotten, ungrateful children. Yeah, this place, it has another booth over here that has even cooler stuff in it. Here's you another anvil, Donnie. I wonder if this is the same guy as that booth over there in the corner. So this booth we always think's cool, and that other one we always think's cool. It might be it's the same guy. The old phone stuff, I don't know anything about that. Is that a decommissioned shell?
Yep, that's the actual bullet, I believe.
Wow.
Looks like it.
Stock.
I don't know. Yeah.
Cowbell. Freaking
That's
dinner bell.
tobacco cutter, right?
Tobacco cutter.
They used to slide your chunks of tobacco in there.
Antlers. I mean, this guy's got it going on. Cast iron pans. Coleman lamps.
Big old clock.
Yeah, old clock, but it ain't that old. Vices. Bubblegum machine. There's just nothing. It's all cool stuff, but there's just nothing that I want to have,
Nothing that I need.
Yeah. Okay, so this is actually the booth right next door. They got some pretty good deals. Bubblegum machine for $45. A working Zenith radio. Now, if you don't know, a lot of this era had rubber wires in it, and the rubber disintegrates. But this one says it works. 45 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. It's got a. That's not an old clock, but $75. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this. It's an old record player for 20 bucks. The box is a little worn, but it's solid. And if you look in here, look how nice that is. This is one of those, I've actually worked on one of these before. It's missing the knob, but it's got the old crystal cartridge that I was actually able to repair because this type is amplified, so you can actually replace the crystal cartridge with a piezo element inside of it since it's amplified. I'm gonna buy that. 20 bucks. That's a deal, I think. What else they got, Donnie? Anything else that I had to get?
No, but you got some Pyrex over there. It's cheap. I just don't.
Donnie likes Pyrex.
It ain't the kind I'm looking for.
He's almost Pyrexed out though. But look at all this stuff. Yeah, so this is where I always end up getting all my stuff that we repair on the Amateur Repair Time channel, if you don't know about that. But since I'm with Donnie today, we're doing a My Brother Donnie video. All right, so I'm gonna get that record player. Now what I do is I take it up front and leave it at the counter and tell them I'll be back later. They make me a pile. Usually we only get 3 or 4 things, but you know, I don't know. All right, we have found the Pyrex heaven. Look at this. They got all of them. They got the what's that one called?
That's crazy.
Oops, it's kind of flimsy. We got to be careful what we grab. Amish something. And then this one, I always like this one. That pattern there. Look, they got a bunch of them. And then look what Donnie has found. This is his favorite. He's been looking for these. Now, tell us why you want that particular one, though, Donnie. And they're always red. That's so weird.
But there's the big one.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
It's just perfect size, you know, if you put dip in it or something. Or...
It's just different.
So, Donnie's been buying those. Oh, hell, he's probably going to buy that, too.
I'm going to get this one, too.
Yep. So those are, the ones he's been getting are these, the mixing bowls.
And these little refrigerators.
Those are for the refrigerator.
Yep.
Okay. With the lid. He doesn't like the ones with the handles. And he's been wanting to get these ones because they're better for like serving. Like, you know, put popcorn in that or something. Donnie's all into it. You about bought it.
I'm going to buy it anyway. But I about bought it. Yep. I've been looking for one of these in red to match these, but.
Yeah. It seems like those are always in red. Didn't you send me some that were a different color?
Yeah. I got a couple that are white with a red rim around them.
All right. So they want $7 a piece for those and 16 for that. That's a deal on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So we found that. We'll go put it up at the counter and see what else we can find. So this is the kind. Ooh, not good. This is the This is the kind of like little TVs I'm interested in, or older. But you know they're starting to get kind of crazy with the prices already. And it's only an 86. I just think that old. And this is crazy. We found an 1.25 inch socket with 1/2 inch drive. We've got a list of the ones that we need for our toolbox at the shop, and some of the bigger ones are missing. Usually for 1.25 inches it would actually be a bigger well, no, that's it, right? Anyway, so we found a really cool socket. So we were way over there, and then Donnie comes cutting through. He's cheating. Look what drawed his eye over here. He saw a pink Pyrex bowl. 24, that ain't bad. He likes those square ones though. That's really what he's looking for right now. Uh-oh. Looky. 15.
Them's twice the size of the other one.
Phew. So are you trying to convince yourself to get them? They're pricey. $15. They got a whole bunch of them. Here's a different design you don't see very often.
I like this blue.
Yeah,
I've
it's
always
nice.
liked the bright blue.
What's that, $60? You know, they're all worth different amounts depending on the color and the design. It could be the same, like right underneath it, that might be like Anchor Hocking or something, but it's $30. So it depends on who made it and the design that's on
See
it.
that one? 20.
Yeah.
That's Pyrex.
Yeah, this place knows their Pyrex. They got a bunch,
Bigger for 30.
but it's just a plain design. Look at all this down here, Donnie. There's stuff everywhere.
There's like 10 of those yellow bowls down there.
I'm looking for a square table too to put a TV on that's just the right size, and this is almost right too, but it's way too much. Oh, it's a whole desk. Never mind, it's too long. And we're looking for we're looking for a toolbox just like that, but it's new.
There's much more.
Yeah, check this out. These wooden items are made by an Albemarle High School student in his or her woodworking CTE class. I hate when they do that. CTE, like, I mean, I know a lot of people know what that means. I have no clue what that means. So they saved themselves a little bit of trouble, but now I got all kinds of trouble trying to figure out what CTE means. Technology, I don't know. Creative technology education. Maybe that's what it means, but I don't know because I didn't write it out. With the purchase of this wooden item, the fund will be used to supplement future wooden projects in which students will continue to learn and strengthen vocational skills that they can apply in future jobs and/or hobbies. Please support students. Thank you for your interest and purchase. That's exactly what she wants, but I think she wants an old one. All right. They want $40 for it, though. I don't think it's worth $40. It's almost the perfect size. I'm working on this old TV from the 50s, and this table's from the 50s or the 60s, and it's got a swivel top on it. I don't know. It's kind of, it ain't that great a shape. And $40. I don't know if I want that or not. Let's see what Donnie thinks. That kind of cool Craig radio. Everything's 50% off, so it'd be $20. 1950. But I don't think I quite need that. I kind of like stuff that's a little older than that. Donnie's lost somewhere. I don't know where he went. I'm a sucker for old tools, especially if they're like made in America stuff. I actually needed one of these a couple weeks ago on my channel. I was doing something with it. Coping saw, 1945. But I don't know if I can get that same size blade anymore. And I wish it had like a maker's mark on it. Yeah, I had to go buy one of these new, and so I went to the store and I had to buy a Chinese one. I mean, come on. So let's see here. It'd be cool if it had a maker's mark. Let's see if the blades are the same size. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. The blades. Look how they're like just barely a different size. So that's a problem you run into with these, where you can't get replacement blades. Have you ever seen that? Yes. Am I wrong about that?
Well, these ends should be longer. You should be able to adjust them here to make them work.
So you think it would
grab each one?
Work with another? Does that have a label on it? Like, does it got any kind of name on it? This one doesn't. So, I mean, these might just be made in Japan ones from the 80s. They say like they're from the 40s and stuff. I don't know about all that. But you know what? I think 1945 is the booth name. I think.
Yeah, I don't think these are.
I don't think they're old.
I don't think they are.
I mean, they're old to an extent, but I don't think they're anything really all that special. They don't have a marking name on it. I needed one of those the other week, Donnie. I had to go to Lowe's and buy it. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like $10. But it's made in China. I had to buy a made in China tool. Can you believe what you got?
Tape measure.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. We're gonna check the table. My theory is the ones with the dots are the most expensive.
$40.
40? That ain't that bad. Hey, look under it and see if you can tell if it's one of the old ones.
Nope.
Okay. Vintage Charm by Pyrex. That's why it's cheap. If you get that one, that's the old one. They're worth a bunch of money. I think that's the most valuable pattern. But I guess it's what's hot now. Because, man, this stuff's everywhere now. All right, so we're going to get our last things and take it outside, and we'll show you what we picked up. Okay, so this thing just amazes me. I have never seen anything like this. Look at this. What a hunk of meat right here. Square D, which I think was in South Carolina, wasn't it, Donnie? It was made in USA.
I'm not sure. But
No, it says Atlanta, Georgia.
this is made in USA, that one.
Yeah. 3,000 amps, 3-phase, 3,000 amp. Look at these circuit breakers. Look at this crap. I didn't even know they made anything like this. 600 amp circuit breakers.
This one's 200.
And some of them are disconnected. Well, that one is. What is it? It doesn't say what it is. But look at that. That's incredible. That's just an amazing piece of equipment. It's another electrical setup. Look, they've got all their wires running down into this box with a cover on it. And it's just cutoffs, 30 amp cutoffs. Die tub, die tub, die tub, die tub. Exterior fan, open, exterior fan over the dryer. This one's 60. I've got dead on it. Exterior fan, die house lights. Open. Vacuum brake safety switch. Fan number 7. This is with start and stop buttons. Square D again, and look how they've got the lock that you can put on stop. Square D. Wow. This place is just must have, oh, there's a bunch down here too. And then they've got the guard over it so that you don't accidentally run into it with the forklift. What do you think, Donnie? He took off. I get busy looking at the electrical, he takes off. If you notice too, they're all turned off. All right, I decided to get the table. It's almost it's the perfect size for my TV. The TV, it's gonna have like an extra inch all the way around, perfect.
It's got a swivel top.
And it's the top swivels.
Did you show him that, Ronnie?
I showed him. I got to clean it up and stuff. And then Donnie got a few things, but we showed you everything that he got basically.
I got my toolbox.
We got the toolbox. We're going to make art out of that.
2 sockets.
The 2 sockets that were the ones we're looking for.
These are the 2 little red things.
The 2 little red bowls.
And this is the yellow bowl.
The yellow bowl. Was that it? Oh, I got my record. My record player. $20 record player. All right, folks. Here's the record player.
The record player.
Yeah. I liked it. Now that, don't just disregard that. We got that somewhere else. And it's trash. You can see how dirty it is. So we can't tell you about that on YouTube.
We got that at the flea market.
Yes. But I hope you enjoyed it. Tell them what to do, Donnie.
Yo, there's a screw right there, Ronnie. Come out of that. Gotta be.
You're breaking my table already.
Yo, give us a thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And we'll catch you on the next